Hey everyone, how's it going today? Hope you guys are having an awesome day. We're back here with some Factorio Space Age, and today what we're going to be doing is we have finished off blue science, chemical science, and I was thinking that we would get to go and work on military science packs. Now, the first thing to know about military science packs is that they are super metal heavy, so the grenades are actually, maybe they're not. Did they get these got changed kind of. They're actually not as bad as they used to be. They used to require a turret, so they're nowhere near as bad as they used to be. You can see down there that it takes nine iron for every military science pack, which isn't too bad. But we have no iron basically, and we are very low on copper. Copper we can increase by just lengthening this, I think, and probably adding a few more miners. Iron, we have a little bit more room up here to add to our iron patch, but not very much. So I was thinking that we will have to expand iron at some point, but my first thought is we just will mine this out. And then if we need, well, when we need more, there is, I've noticed an iron patch up here that we're kind of half explored through. Now, one thing to note is that if you're now, for vanilla, like this probably isn't a huge deal, but let's say that you're in a mod pack that has a ton of different ores and things like that, and you're like, I've been looking around on the map and I haven't noticed it, but it might be there. I might have explored it. So what you can do is actually, if you hit Control and F, or if you just go into your map mode and you click this little search bar up here, you could type in iron. I can't type, but you could type in iron, and it'll show you the different places that you'd be able to mine out iron. So there's this other iron patch as well, and then there's the iron patch that's our starting iron patch as well. And you can see that this one says occupied because we've already got miners on it. And then in addition, you can see all the different places that we're making, for instance, iron gears, iron plates, so on and so forth. Very, very helpful. It's actually really awesome that they've added this, because I know that there are plenty of times before where I would have loved to have searched for things and could not. So just keep that in mind, that that's something that you are now able to do. So we can see here that this smelting column is doing pretty well. It's completely saturated, which means that we can build out another smelting column here so that we can increase our iron production that way. One thing to keep in mind as you're building out your smelting columns and stuff like that is, don't ever think that you should only increase iron production or copper or whatever just by making the belts faster and the inserters faster and things like that. Obviously, that is a way to increase your production rate. If you're increasing your building rate of speed, and sometimes you do need to just increase your throughput by increasing your belt speed, but that is not always the case. And I think that more often than not, it would probably hurt you. Not hurt you, but it's not the right solution necessarily. So just keep that in mind, that increasing your belt speed is not always the right thing to do. For instance, like if I didn't have enough miners to even fill up the belts at that speed, like what good is adding speed going to do? So more often than not, just building more miners, more production buildings is going to increase your throughput way more, or your output way more than just by increasing throughput. So just a note on that. So here, what we're doing is we are just going to be adding another smelting column, because I can go there, that can go there, and then here we can go down this side. Reason we're adding another smelting column is that is going to be our best shot at increasing our production here. And what we'll do is, which side? Yeah. So this is, that is a very awkward place for these these guys. We'll just move that really quickly. We are going to be, there we go. Where do I do this? I guess we'll do it right here on this row. There we go. This is going to be for our new iron production. And I got all of those belts wrong. There we go. Okay. So that's that. very easy. And of course, we will build out the rest of these. At some point, though, we'll probably be getting our bots, which we're starting to research now. And bots will probably just end up building a lot of this for us, which is nice. All right, where does this need to go? This needs to go like here. Okay. There we go. And we can just run right up here, get rid of some of these trees, and we can add at least a little bit of iron. It's not gonna be much, it's gonna be just over, it's not even gonna be a full belt, but it's gonna be a little bit. Something to get us going. Let's see, we'll start here. There we go. Okay, then we just need to power these guys up. And that's gonna be a bunch more iron for us. Go here, here, and then we'll come right down here. There we go. All right, so that is iron. Now, one thing that we do need for military science are the bricks, which we already did. So that is going to be a super easy win for us. The last thing that we need is steel. And steel we already have as well. So we actually pretty much have all that we need for our military science. And we just basically need to make the packs, and that's about it. Am I forgetting anything? I mean, we need copper for the piercing rounds, I think, and that's it. Let's see. Yeah, copper, steel, and these guys. So that's pretty much everything. Now, for this, what we are going to do is we are going to run... Did I get that all connected up? I should have. Yeah, looks like it'll start coming in here shortly. We're just going to run that in. Let's do this. It really should go like this. And then ideally this would go like this, and we can get rid of these guys. That's really how this should go. This should be here, this should be here, and just keep it going. These will eventually get completely reworked, but this is just like the easiest way to do this now, which is just to get the get it all split off so that we're using from all belts. And then deal with, you know, like real 4-lane splitting later on, which pulls evenly from all the belts and everything. Okay, I think this is the last one. There we go. And then we just need to, oops, go right across here. Okay, and then we just need to build out the buildings for this. This is actually not that bad of a build. How is this gonna work? Actually, so we're running into the belt here. Part of me is thinking, you know what? Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so to do this, let's see, we're trying to do 2 per second. So since this makes 2, and it takes 10 seconds, that means we're gonna need 10 buildings. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's 10. Let's double check. That was indeed 10. And we'll just go right across. These will need 3 inputs. So we are gonna have to do 2 belts going in, just like we did over here. But that's really not that big of a deal. We can grab our long-handed inserters and do that. And I can't click on things. Okay, and then we also, I would like to make a couple more of these. I should automate them at some point. I don't have copper over here. I'm not gonna do it just this second, but we will automate that shortly. There we go. Okay, and then this, I'm actually gonna change up how this intersects down here. We actually don't need to intersect anything strangely. That will flip-flop the side that the blue is on, but we're using blue like immediately, so I'm not worried about that. It's not gonna ruin anything for having it on the wrong, or having on the same side of the belt for just a moment. All right, so there we go. Now this is gonna need grenades, which does need coal, which is something that we're not really mining out for our bus yet, so we will have to grab that. piercing rounds and walls. Now we have 10 buildings, which means that we're going to need basically one of these every second. So we're going to need one piercing round every second, one grenade every second, and 2 walls every second. So the piercing rounds, to make one of those every second, we need 3 firearm magazines, basically, because it takes 3 seconds. So we need 3 assemblers. We don't need 3 firearms. We need 1 firearm magazine every second, which is actually 3 buildings doing that. So let's come over here. Go 1, 2, 3. That's going to make this. So each of these will make one of these guys once every 3 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm misreading this. My brain was not working there. We actually need 3 of these because these take 3 seconds, right? This we only need 1 building because it makes 1 every second, which is all that we need. So we'll do this. And then this guy will have, we'll do something like this. I don't know. It's going to be a little awkward. It's fine. And this can come over here. And then this will come right down here. Like this. We'll be able to underground this over here. Okay. Now we will need iron coming in here. And then we'll have, we'll do this. And then this guy is going to output right here, come down here, have inputs there. There we go. All right. And then this we can output over here. There we go. Easy peasy. Next thing is we are going to use these guys over here so that we only have to use 1 of them every set. Otherwise we'd have to use a bunch of the little power poles. There we go. And we can connect that up. Okay, so that is going to be the piercing rounds basically done. We will need to do our little input here. Can do it like that. Okay, so then that's going to be copper and steel. The copper we will need to pull down the rest of the way. Let's get rid of those trees. All right, what is going on here? This is not right. That's fine. I'm just going to underground it for the moment and deal with it later. This I think is fine. There we go. All right, and then where is this coming in? Something like this. I think we're a little bit off there, but that's fine. Oh, we're actually right on. Perfect. All right, and we'll worry about undergrounding this later, but for now, that's fine. All right, there's that, and then we just need to grab steel and pull that down the belt. And that'll be our piercing rounds. Completely, actually no, not completely done because we still do need to grab iron. There we go. That's steel. Now we do need iron, which is going to be for what is it for? It's for the regular rounds, right? Like the regular rounds of ammo. Now, one thing I do want to do here, actually, which I forgot to mention, is we're going to put a chest down here a little bit past the end of the belt. Put one further down. And I'm going to insert that ammo, and we're going to grab one whole row of that. That's going to be for our own uses, which we will probably need at some point. Okay, here's iron. Let's grab that. Okay, this is going to go like this, boom. All right, that is iron for our rounds. Next thing we need to do is we have grenades. All right, so for grenades, we need, how many grenades do we need? I think it's just 1 grenade, right? Yep, 1 grenade. So we need 8 buildings doing that if we have this. Yeah, 8 buildings doing this. So we shall do it right here. Go 1, 2, I have 9 buildings, so just have 1 left over. Right? Nope. 1 too many. Okay, grenades. All right. Then this will come. I want to move over 1 more. That's annoying. Yeah, it would have hit that underground and be really annoying. There we go. Okay, grenades. And let's see. Go in the middle, which I like to do with longhand inserters. Why? I don't know. It's just how I like doing it. And then we'll go just like this. There we go. And then this will come right down and end on that side. Now I do want to grab these once more. There we go. Nice. Okay. And then we'll do the belts coming in. Why did I do belts like this? I don't know. I'm just going to undo this because this is going to bug me. Because we don't need to have both sides of these. We only need to have one side. I completely forgot. Although, I mean, it probably would be fine to do that. Just because our belts are slow. But I think that we'll be okay. Okay. Bring that down. All right, this is going to be iron and coal. We will need to grab coal still, but we can at least do the iron part of it. There we go, that's iron. All right, now for coal. We've got these 3 belts used here. We can use, I'm gonna save this belt for more plastic probably, just in case. This is all green circuits there, which means that this one could be for coal. So we're going to draw this line out. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be for coal, and perfect timing. We are out of belts. Let's go grab those, and we're going to grab some more miners so we can actually mine out the coal. We are still ticking through these researches pretty slowly right now, just because we don't have very much copper coming in. So I'll probably need to, oops, I just ran right past my mall. I will need to upgrade that copper for sure. Okay, bunch of miners. Let's make some more of these while we're at it. And you can see that we did unlock some of these things, which I will work on automating at some point. We've got our construction robots, passive and storage chests for our robo network, and we've also got roboports, which are pretty expensive right now. Maybe we can just do this really quickly. I mean, even doing, I mean, we can just do this. Why not? We can't do inserters all the way down, but we can do some inserters. There we go. Okay, that should be fine for now, I think. There and there. All right, that will increase copper. It's not gonna be perfect, but it'll be something. Now it does look like coal is all mined out. We do have this belt right here that is coal. Forgot that I've pretty much fully mined it out. Well, can't be helped really. We're gonna go right down here. Let's see. There we go. So the reason that we're doing this is this is going to pull from a belt that we don't really want to pull from at the moment, but we do need to pull from it since I'm not going to go look for more coal just yet. Actually, we can just use our search function. Coal. Look, hey, look, there's a 16 million patch up here, which we should be able to use at some point, which is sweet. All right. Let's run this down. Now I need to figure out where am I going again. It's going right here. Not bad. We can just jog right on over. There we go. And then basically we just need to run this belt out. While we're at it, let's also do this belt here as our bricks. We'll bring it in right here. I want to leave some room for these columns just in case. Okay, now we're just going to go like this. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. Stone bricks. So we can run those down for the walls as well. That way we kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or we run down the belt once for 2 belts. We are definitely going to need more belts here because running these long belts out for your bus is going to just like chew through belts really, really quickly, which you can already see happening. And we're out. All right. That was very fast. Let's see. How are we doing on belts over here? Okay, got 200 more belts. That should be hopefully okay for finishing this off. If not, we'll just run back over in a minute and grab some more. All right. Let's cut that down. And I mean, honestly, this is... I feel like military science is just one of those sciences that like is not very fun to make. I mean, you're not really doing anything exciting or new or anything like that. Really, you're just kind of putting some boring resources together to you know, make what you need to. But it's honestly not that bad. Okay, what did I connect? Yeah, I connected the right thing. Okay, so the last thing we need to do are the walls, which is just literally stone bricks. Now we need to make what is it? We need 2 walls every second. This makes 1 wall every second. So we just need 2 machines doing it, which I have somehow the perfect amount. The only problem here really is that I don't think that we can get enough stone bricks on this slow belt for these 2 machines to be fully saturated, which is fine. There's nothing that we can really do about that, but it is the way it is. Okay, these are going to do walls. Boom, boom. And this is putting on the wrong side of the belt, is it not? It's putting on the near side, yeah. Oh, that's annoying. I guess we'll do this. All right, that'll work. I wish I could just tell it to put on the other side of the belt, but it is what it is. All right, cool. I mean, there we go. That is military science completed. These guys are going to start slowly working. We've got grenades now, which I'll probably put all of these different things, the grenades, the walls, and the ammo in boxes. Speaking of ammo, let's grab 100 rounds of this stuff. And equip our submachine gun. We still don't see any biters technically, but they will be coming here shortly, I'm sure. So we definitely want to start preparing at least a little bit. And I probably will make a car at some point and go driving around and exploring, just because kind of would like to know what's out there. I do remember that there's a big ocean up here, which we've probably discussed a handful of times. So at some point we will be able to go over there. Oh, it seems to be doing just fine, I guess, in providing walls, which is great. Now, is this working? We're a little low on power, which we probably need to go fix, but we should see our first military science packs getting created here. And in anticipation of that, I'm going to queue up our military 3 and our tanks, which I definitely am looking forward to. Tanks are definitely one of the very powerful pieces that you get early on. So definitely would recommend using those to go kill those biters. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, guys. We made our military science packs. We're chugging right along. And next time, we're going to probably work on expanding our resource network out so that we can be getting more iron and copper brought in, probably some more coal, and whatever else we need along those lines. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you all next time.